have ever been in a hard or negative situation? Wow, that's a lot of you. Well, I certainly have, and I'm here to tell you what I've learned from my negative situation. First, let me tell you about my experience. One day, I was at gymnastics, and there was no one there except for my team and I. Whole gym to ourselves, so we thought we could be a little silly. Actually, let me be honest here, we were being really silly. Like doing unsafe flips, talking when the teacher was talking, running around chasing each other. It was bad. Completely unacceptable. My coach seemed really mad because it was basically all the things that she had previously told us not to do. So, as you might expect, we got a consequence. That consequence was to run the stairs. You may think that's not hard, but think about it this way. Some people have trouble walking up the stairs, let alone running the stairs without stopping. And there are 17 steps in the staircase, and we had to run up the stairs 5 times. That's 85 steps in all. Seems hard, right? Well, it wasn't until I told myself to keep it positive. At least it wasn't 100 stairs. When I started keeping positive, everything stopped being so hard. It became easier. So I do that every time now. That doesn't just go for gymnastics. It goes for anything that's hard or negative. So I think that you should definitely try it. I wanted to do some more research about keeping it positive, and I did. The first article I read says that people are most likely participating in activities, sports, and more if they have a growth mindset and if they're positive. The second article I read says that kids are most likely to succeed in school if they have a growth mindset and if they're positive. The last but certainly not least article I read says that if you don't have a growth mindset, meditating, having a gratitude journal, and diary can really help. If you don't know what a gratitude journal is or a diary, a gratitude journal is something that you write what you're grateful for in, and a diary is something that you write your feelings in. So I think you should definitely try having it. If you make a mistake, that doesn't mean you failed. It just means you learned. So get back up, try again, and tell yourself you can do it. It doesn't take 2 minutes to learn. It takes more than that. As you can see, having a growth mindset and being positive can really impact in your life. So you should definitely try having it. Thank you.